Yes, guys, welcome back to Talking Wolves. Welcome back to another match review. Another victory for Wolves, another 3 points, another game unbeaten.
Another one.
Another one in the Premier League. I am joined alongside Finners.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, a bit of a delay in the hello there. And we're joined with Ewan. Boys, how's it
How's
going?
it going? Good,
Oh,
thank you.
good. So, guys, we obviously previewed this game. And Finn, I'm happy to say you got another prediction right. You said 2-0, didn't you?
I'm on fire, mate. I'm coming for you. Is that? Oh no, you've ended your streak now. Was it 3 in a row?
Yeah, I said
I'm only
two.
on two now, but
I
yeah.
backed Matt. I should have backed you. I said
We
two.
need a league. We need a league.
We do need a lead, some sort
Yeah,
of
well, I
predictions.
put money on either of them, so it's
That's poor from
worthless,
you,
really,
son.
apart from the bragging rights in the
That's
review.
poor
But
from
yeah, I'd say about 75 minutes, I could just see it going into a 0-0 draw, and the views being down. Sadly, no Jimenez involvement. But yeah, very, very happy if we were playing like that and still managing to get 2-0 wins against established Premier League teams. Maybe not at their best today, but still established Premier League teams. And yeah, take it all day long.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good game, and it was I was gonna say it was a bit of a game of two halves until the last 15 minutes. I thought Wolves were fully dominant in the first half, although we didn't sort of get that breakthrough. But then second half, I think it must have the amount of pressure that Southampton were putting on high up the pitch made it difficult for us to create anything there. But you and overall, what did you think of that performance?
Performance-wise, not too bad. I think, like you said, they definitely had a good game plan today.
Yeah.
They'd done their research, done their homework. They sort of sat back, let us come at them a bit. But then, sort of as we came at them, they were compact. They didn't give us much space in the middle. Neves and Moutinho couldn't sort of, hit those balls today. So yeah, I think they had a good game plan. Mark Hughes did well until obviously the 80th minute, and then Cavallero comes on, it all changes. But no, good performance. And yeah, I think deserved result in the end.
I mean, it's a bit of a cliche saying, but Cavallero was almost like a new signing today, coming off the bench. Obviously, we saw a little cameo of him at Leicester, but he came on today, and it was ridiculous how much he changed the game for us. Obviously, the runs in behind, he could have actually, he caused problems for Southampton.
Yeah, definitely. Because I sort of made some notes during the game for this review, and I just put before he came on that there was all the runs that we were making, like Jimenez, Jota, they were all just so direct.
Yeah.
There was no movement through the defenders. It was all just direct, and the balls were coming at them direct. So, like we see with Jimenez, he controls it and he sort of looks for the pass. There was no sort of over the top ball run.
Yeah.
And then as soon as Caballero come on, that
Just
sort
those,
of changed.
Yeah,
And I think
bending
that was
diagonal
the key.
runs. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
But that's what he did. He even did last year, and that caused so many problems for defenders. And I think it's not even sort of a bad thing that Jota and Costa were doing that, but at the same time, when you're bringing on a player that does almost a total opposite, it's going to confuse defenders, and I think that's probably what won us the game in the end. But first half, as I say, it was okay, and second half, Southampton putting a lot more pressure on, having more efforts on goal. Finn, I mean, you said it just now, but sort of with 15 minutes to go, 0-0. Would you have taken a draw? Would you still have been disappointed that we didn't pick up 3 points?
Well, it looked like it was fading into one, as I said, and I couldn't really until Traore wasn't having the best game up until his assist of an assist for Cav, and I could see it easily fading out. But I'd say, as you're saying about the game of two halves, it was more like almost quarters where Wolves had that first one started very, very well, and the middle two, it was sort of all right. What's going on here? Then we're not winning, and then obviously that final one we managed to conserve the energy, bring on the sort of the Mavericks and get the result. But yeah, to be honest, I couldn't. With 15 minutes to go, I couldn't see the win coming.
Yeah, and obviously, eventually, we did get that first goal, and Cavallero first touch of the ball. Good work from Adama, and even better work probably by Raul Jimenez. Ewan, very unselfish, Finn's boyfriend, on the turn back to goal. A lot of more selfish strikers probably would have tried a cheeky back heel there, but a lovely layoff. And as we say, Cavallero still had a bit to do, but it's a cracking finish into the top of the net.
Yeah, I said to the guy that I stand by, Jimenez did the exact same last week for Moutinho as well. He's really sort of, like you said, we've never really played with a striker, have we, in this formation?
Yeah.
We've sort of played with that front three who help each other out, score the goals, and sort of, give the goals between the three. And Jimenez is sort of just sliding into that really well. He holds the ball up, and like we did see that one sort of flash shot he had as well when he held the ball up really fast. He just turned and hit that shot. So he has got that ability as well. But no, he held it really well. Cavallero, great finish, and like I said, it was great to see him scoring again.
And do you boys think, obviously, we've only seen sort of 10, 15 minutes of Cavallero. Do you think he did enough in that cameo to maybe even get a start next weekend?
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? I don't think Jota's playing great, is he, at the moment? No. I do feel for Jota a bit. I think you can see his confidence is a bit shattered at the moment. And I don't know if it would help him taking him out and putting Cavallero in, or if it would hinder his confidence even more. I'm not sure. I'd probably stick the same formation again for next week, and then maybe after that, if it's still not working with Jota, I'd possibly bring Cav in.
It is a weird one with Jota because he has spells where he looks like he's going to do something brilliant, like even against Manchester United, the way he was running at defenders and so on. And even today, at times he did that, but I don't know what it is. It might just be that it's a different level of football. Maybe he had majority of that season with Barry Douglas on the left hand side, who was such a good creator. I'm not taking anything away from Johnny because people are saying he's better than Barry Douglas so it is an interesting one, Jota, but it is one to keep an eye on. I keep saying every week that he's going to be first goal scorer just to see if I can finally get it right. But Wolves obviously did manage to double the lead. Mr. Johnny, is that his first goal for Wolves, I think? I think so. Yeah, he is. Yeah. Finn, what was he doing on the right hand side in the box? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, he's had a few sniffs, hasn't he? I remember at United he was in the box a few times. He had that one in the first half as well. And there was that one where he missed it. Was it Burnley as well, where he hit it with his left straight at Joe Hart? But yeah, the warning signs were there, and it's a good finish. I mean, he made a meal of it, really. To be fair, from where I was, I could just see bodies everywhere and him slipping around. But yeah, eventually saw the net bulge, and I'm probably not the best one to ask about how the goal was scored because all I could see was lots of bodies and then a net. But yeah,
it was persistence, wasn't it? He tried and then tried again, and he managed to get it in.
I'm happy. It was a very similar sort of setup to the first goal, though. The little drag back. I think it was a Dom. Oh no, was it Doherty? Yeah, Doherty who got the assist for this one, and it was a good finish from Johnny. But as I say, very interesting that he's in the box. And I'm not going to say anything because he's on my bench on Fantasy Premier League, so it's a bit of a wound. A clean sheet and a goal.
11 points.
That's it. Wounder. I mean, yeah, boys, we managed to get the win in the end. Wolves unbeaten at the Molineux, since January, and it's a fortress, isn't it? It's a fortress at the moment, boys. And if we were ever going to be slightly successful in the Premier League, having Molineux as that fortress was had to be the key point. Individual performance wise, boys, was anyone? I mean, Finn, we'll start for you. Anyone that sort of stood out for you as someone that was a key player today?
I thought all the back three were very, very solid. I've got Willy Boly in my fantasy team, so for me, I was watching him more, but I think he was the pick of the bunch of the back three. Martino Neves didn't do much wrong. Didn't really stand out as much as they have in other weeks, but they didn't do much wrong. I know Sky Sports and our very own Matt Cooper gave Matt Doherty the man of the match, and it's not a bad shout. But you could arguably say the game changers of what maybe Cavallero even snatches it. But I thought Jimenez basically replicated his Man United performance. He had that one sort of twist and holds the ball up, twist and turn, shoot straight at the keeper, and then holds it up and lays it off. It's basically the same chances. So he's up there again. Obviously, these are players that I keep an eye on more, so I may be a bit biased. But yeah, Doherty, Jimenez, and Cavallero really.
You, what about yourself?
I'd probably say Patricio as well. I think he made some really good saves, especially in that first half. He made some good saves. Yeah. A lot of the times as well, he could have almost just fell asleep in the goal because there wasn't much happening. But he was alert, and he was, whenever needed, he was there. And there was some good saves in the second half from him as well. But everything that Finn said as well, I'd probably say Cavallero. To be honest, what he did in that 10 minutes was more than what a lot of the players did in the entire game. So yeah, I'd probably say those two.
Yeah, and I mean, even the midfield too. I know we say, they didn't have much to do, but I mean, their persistence and the tackling, the defensive.
Moutinho especially, he just constantly grating after the ball, isn't he?
Very aggressive as well today. There was a lot of sort of whether he gets them right. And Johnny didn't put a foot wrong. To be fair, he scored a goal and
you say that though. I said that it was almost an immaculate performance, and I think like last minute he headed it like short pass back to the goalkeeper. I think that was the only time though. That was the only time. But the one thing that I learned from today is that Moutinho, whenever he gets a corner, watch what he does, because when he's running up, he always puts his thumb up or starts waving or clapping. I've got it on camera like every time, and I thought, watch, he'll wave it. And you think, if he does it one time, fair enough. Every time, I mean, it's not football related at all. Every time he walks up to the corner flag, he just starts waving to someone random. I was like,
but see, I said this about the corners. I don't know about how you guys saw it today, but those short corners, they don't work. Like, in my opinion,
I said that a couple of weeks ago, and I'm pretty sure I think the Bolly goal came from one.
Yeah. Was it? I don't know about the short corners for me.
That was to Moutinho, wasn't it? Moutinho was the guy receiving the corner, not taking it. So.
But it's one of them. I think it depends who you're playing against. I think you could probably only try it once or twice a game. But Southampton tried the same. Southampton wasted so many good opportunities. They had a lot of set pieces.
One that didn't even. That was down your end, wasn't it? What if
it didn't even go in? It just went out.
Yeah, that one that went straight out, and then the one before, or a couple before, the short one. Within 5 seconds of them taking the corner, it was back at their own goalkeeper because they were trying to keep possession, and we put that much pressure on. But I think that is one key area. Although we do score the odd one, if Wolves could improve on anything, is set pieces. I think we could have, you say that, but we got Willy Bolly, but then we haven't, other than Ryan Bennett, we haven't really got much height. Like that I'd back to win a header and score a goal. But
Jimenez though, really, maybe.
Yeah, I'd say
he's meant to be good with his head, isn't he? But today he wasn't going to get a sniff. Those guys were.
Vestergaard as well. He's an absolute beast. I mean, if there was one area that I'd want to see Wolves in, but I say that we do score a fair share, but I think we could be a real threat if we start putting away a couple more set pieces. But I think that's it. I think we dissected the game in almost every way possible. You guys at home, make sure you leave your comments in the comment section down below. Make sure you smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And of course, as always, we're going to have some more exciting content coming up. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Finn, Ewan, I've been Dave as well. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you soon.